Have you ever sent a text to a woman waited hours, maybe even a full day, only to receive a single word in response? K, or worse, nothing at all. If you've been there, you're not alone. Most men have felt that quiet sting, but if you've never experienced it, drop a no in the comments because I seriously want to learn your Jedi powers. Let's get real for a second. Texting shouldn't feel like a game of chess, but for many guys it's a mind game. They never seem to win. They send a message, then obsessively check their phone, rereading their text 10 times, second, guessing every word, every emoji. And when she doesn't reply, that sinking feeling in your stomach, I know it too. Here's the worst part. The harder you try, the more she pulls away. The truth is, most men text in a way that kills attraction without even realizing it. They come across as too eager, too predictable, too forgettable. But what if I told you that with just 3 small changes, you could flip the script instead of chasing her attention? You become the man she waits to hear from, the one who stays in her head even when you're not texting. Today, we're breaking down 3 powerful texting secrets women can't resist. No cheesy pickup lines, no tricks, just pure psychology and emotional mastery that effortlessly draw women in. If you're done feeling invisible and ready to step into your power, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's dive into secret. Number 1, texts that spark curiosity. Imagine this. You send a message and instead of the usual delay, she replies instantly. Not just with words, but with questions. She's eager, engaged, hooked. Sounds like a fantasy. It's not. It's basic psychology. Curiosity is one of the strongest emotional triggers in the human mind. When something piques your interest, your brain craves closure, it needs answers. That's why we binge watch shows with cliffers. Why clickbait headlines work, and yes, why some texts demand attention while others disappear into the void. If you can trigger that same curiosity in her, she has to respond. It's automatic, it's irresistible. Here's where most men go wrong. They send texts that are completely harmless but also completely forgettable. Hope you're having a nice day. How was your weekend? Hey, what's up? Polite? Yes. Memorable? Not at all. These messages give her all the information up front, leaving no reason for her to reply. Let's flip the script instead of laying everything out. Say just enough to leave her hanging. Plant a seed, but don't water it right away. Try messages like, "You won't believe what just happened to me today. You did something totally unexpected in my dream last night. I just realized something really interesting about you." Each of these creates a curiosity gap. They open a loop, but don't reveal the ending. Now she has to respond. Her mind starts filling in the blanks. She's imagining, guessing, hooked. Here's the key. Don't give it all away too soon. Let's say she replies, "What happened?" Or, "What did I do in your dream?" Most guys would spill the story right away. Not you. Instead, pace it, tease it. Try something like, "It's actually kind of funny." But before I tell you, have you ever had a moment where something random reminded you of someone like out of nowhere now you've deepened the loop? She's not just waiting for an answer, she's invested in the conversation. This isn't a monologue, it's a back and forth, and you're not chasing. You're leading. Men who master this don't struggle to keep conversations alive. They don't run out of things to say because they're not performing, they're engaging. And when a woman starts investing in the interaction, everything changes. She feels like she's part of something, not just reacting to it. That emotional investment keeps her engaged, making texting effortless. Not because you're clever, but because you understand the rhythm, the timing, the psychology. You're not overwhelming her with words. You're opening doors and letting her walk through them. It's not about being mysterious for the sake of it. It's about inviting her in without giving it all away. And that, my friend, is the power of curiosity. If this strategy made sense to you, hit that like button, subscribe to Stoic Spirit, and tell me in the comments. What enough to reply instantly? Let's hear your take. 2 texts that build anticipation. If curiosity grabs her attention, anticipation is what keeps her thinking about you, even when you're not texting. The power of anticipation. Want to make her check her phone just to see if your name pops up. It all comes down to one thing. Anticipation. Here's the science behind it. When a woman expects something, kind of text would make you curious, exciting. Her brain releases dopamine, the same feel-good chemical triggered when she's packing for a trip, waiting for a surprise, or counting down to a long weekend. The more she anticipates, the more emotionally invested she becomes. That's where attraction grows. But most guys don't get this. They kill anticipation before it even starts. How by giving too much too soon, they send texts like, "I got you something today. I planned a fun date. I have something to tell you." These messages aren't bad. They're sweet and thoughtful, but they miss a key ingredient. Mystery. When she already knows everything up front, there's nothing to wonder about, nothing to imagine, no tension, no reason for her to keep thinking about you. But if you build anticipation, you activate the part of her brain that craves answers, keeping her emotionally engaged. So how do you do it? It's simple. Take those same ideas, but leave space for her curiosity. I saw something today that instantly made me think of you. Any guesses? I've got something planned for Friday. You're either going to love it or be really curious. Do you like surprises? I realised something about you today. Should I tell you, or keep it to myself a little longer now, instead of just replying out of politeness? She's leaning in. Her mind is filling in the blanks. She's engaged. And here's the real trick. Don't give it up right away. If she asks, "What is it?" hold back just a little. Say something like, "I could tell you now, but what's the fun in that?" Take a guess first. This turns a simple text into a playful, emotionally stimulating game. Suddenly, you're not just another guy trying to hold a conversation. You're the guy who makes her feel something, the guy she's thinking about even when she's not texting back. And that's powerful. The key: emotional control. When you master anticipation, you show emotional control. You're not rushing, over-explaining, or desperate for a reply. You're leading. And women feel that anticipation turns something ordinary into something unforgettable. A simple message into a spark that lingers in her mind all day. The secret is not about saying everything. It's about saying just enough to let her imagination do the rest. And when you get this right, she won't just reply. She'll start checking her phone, hoping it's you. If that resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe to Stoic Spirit, and drop a comment. What's one line you've used or could use to build anticipation in a conversation, offering genuine compliments? Most guys think giving a woman compliments will automatically make her like them. But here's the truth. A poorly given compliment can actually backfire. Why? Because most compliments are generic. If she's attractive, she hears the same things all the time. "You're so beautiful. You're the most stunning girl I've ever seen." She's probably heard that a dozen times, this week, maybe even today. It doesn't make you stand out. It doesn't make her feel seen. The problem isn't the compliment itself. It's how and what you choose to highlight. A powerful compliment isn't about sweetness. It's about specificity, sincerity, and depth. The difference, instead of saying, "You have such pretty eyes," "You're so hot," "You're gorgeous," try something like, "I admire the way you stay calm in stressful situations. That's rare. I love how you speak your mind without sounding aggressive." That balance isn't easy. You have a way of making people feel safe around you, like they can just be themselves. See the difference? These compliments show that you're paying attention, not just to how she looks, but to how she thinks, speaks, and carries herself. And when a woman feels understood, she feels connected. That's where real emotional attraction begins. the secret compliment her values. When you compliment a woman's mindset energy or values, you put yourself in a category most men never reach. You're no longer admiring her like a painting. You're engaging with her as a person. And that's powerful. Timing is everything. A well-placed compliment hits harder than 5 random ones. Don't just drop compliments to fill silence. Wait for the right moment. If she's opening up about her career goals, that's the time to say, "I respect how driven you are." When you do it right, a single compliment can leave a lasting impression. If you found this valuable, hit the like button, subscribe, and let's talk in the comments. What's the best compliment you've ever given or received? Most people just talk, but you take action. And if she shares something vulnerable, say, "I really admire how honest you are." Most people hide behind small talk. These moments make her feel valued. They leave a lasting impression, an emotional imprint that she associates with you. It's not just about making her smile. It's about being the person who makes her feel genuinely appreciated without trying too hard. That's where most men go wrong. They chase approval, they compliment to get something. But a stoic man, he compliments because he observes, because he respects, because he sees something worth acknowledging. And when the moment is right, he speaks on it. No games, just character. So remember, the best compliments don't come from a script. They come from presence, from noticing what others overlook. If this perspective changed how you think about compliments, hit like, subscribe to Stoic Spirit, and drop a comment. What's one compliment you've given or received that truly meant something? Let's raise the bar together. Conclusion. By now, you've probably realized texting isn't just about what you say. It's about how you make her feel. Every message should do one of 3 things. Check mark, spark curiosity so she wants to keep talking. Build anticipation so she looks forward to hearing from you. Make her feel seen because genuine connection is rare. If your texts don't do any of these, you're just another name in her inbox. Easy to overlook, easier to forget. Let's recap. Curiosity keeps the conversation alive. Drop just enough to make her wonder. Anticipation makes texting exciting, turning simple messages into something playful and memorable. Real compliments go beyond looks. When you recognize who she is, not just how she looks, you create a deeper emotional connection. Most guys get stuck in dry, scripted conversations, no spark, no emotion, and wonder why she loses interest, but not you. From now on, every text you send will be intentional, calm, confident, and emotionally intelligent. That's what makes texting effortless. That's what makes you stand out. Because when a woman feels something real, she responds. And here's the best part. You won't be chasing her attention anymore. You'll be the one she wants to hear from. If this video gave you new insight, hit like, subscribe to Stoic Spirit, and tell me in the comments which of these 3 texting principles will you start using today. Thanks for watching. Check out our latest videos right here on the screen. See you in the next.